Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this year's edition of The Locker Room on Franchise Sports Media. We are here inside the Players Lounge at the Fertitta Complex, and joining me this year to get everything kicked off is UNLV corner Jerrae Williams. Welcome, man.
Hey, nice to be here, man. Appreciate to be here, man.
So the big question going around is, who's Jerrae? Well, we're about to explain who Jerrae Williams is now. Jerrae, you've been here now for your second year.
Yeah, second year.
So let's go back to high school, where you went to high school with former Rebel Travis Mumphrey and Jacoby Windman at John Eric. I said it right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So what was it like playing with them in high school, first of all? Because I know you and Kobe are real close.
Yeah, me and Kobe been close since we was about 12 years old. But high school was real fun. With knowing that you got Trav on the other end throwing touchdowns, and then I got Kobe right on side of me. And like my coach used to tell me in high school, ain't nothing better than playing with 10 other dudes that's just as crazy as you.
It's crazy.
Yes, we all crazy. We run to that ball.
The one thing about you is you go out there, and we got told this last year, that you're a guy that really the defense was kind of like, I won't say focused around, but you made a big impact. Unfortunately, you didn't see the field. So you went to Arkansas Montecito out of high school. What happened there, and what led you to UNLV?
So when I got to Arkansas Monticello, I came in as a true freshman and made an instant impact there. So I got to start getting playing times. Second game I came out on punt, ran down, bad tackle, broke my clavicle, got redshirted the whole season. And just being in that small town, in that small area, I'm like, I don't think I want to be here for like 4 or 5 years for college. Like losing football, that was all we had to do out there. It's a small town. And then not playing football and just rip, it was like, what am I doing right now? I feel like I'm wasting my time, talent, and like either I could work right now or make something work. So I left and I tried to go to junior college. Then that didn't work because of COVID. We left for spring break and we just never came back. And I'm like, what to do now? And then that's how me and Jacoby got into it, because I wanted to move to Houston. He talked me in, because that's when Travis had to enter the transfer portal at this time. Jacoby, he just influenced me. Jerrae, come on, you can live out here. I'm telling you, like, you good. I'm like, man, it's kind of far. I'm scared, man. Like, my plan was never to play football no more. I was out here just working, like, just chilling. And then the year the Kobe year, they went 0-6, and it's Kobe again. Major influence. Like, Jerrae, I'm telling you, you can come out here, you can make a difference. Like, you can really play. Like, I'm telling you, you can do it. So we talked to Hanson. He ended up letting me walk on. So that ended up how I ended up here.
So, like, obviously Jacoby had that influence. When you were out here watching him, did that give you kind of like the urge to play, like a little buzz?
So the crazy thing is, I already knew the playbook, because Kobe knew I still knew football. I still watched football. I still watched him. I still coached him. He would show me the playbook, like, Jerrae, I'm messing up on this. What you think? How we do this? And I'll tell him, and I put my input, and he was like, that's right. He'll come back to practice, do it the next day, and it'll hit. So he was like, you still got it. Like, I know you still got it. All you gotta do is just work back out again. You'll be straight.
So last year you obviously couldn't play. I know you appealed to the NCAA a couple times. What happened with that? Like, I know, let's set the record straight, because a lot of people may or may not know exactly what happened. There's a lot of rumors, whatever. I want you to set the record straight officially.
So remember when I was telling you about Kobe influenced me to move out here? My mama was like, okay, you can move to Vegas. You want to be grown up, you want to move out on your own, do your own thing, that's cool. But you're gonna finish school, like you're gonna get a degree, like that's non-negotiable. So she signed me up for online classes at Delgado, so I could do that while I'm still living out here, working a job. And like, so I went to D2, left, then technically I went to community college without graduating or, transfer rules now. So they say I entered that transfer rule since I didn't technically graduate from junior college, so I had to sit out a year. Okay,
so that's the reason why we heard the name Jerrae a lot. In fact, I mean, we talked a lot last year and had some good times. Let me go back to high school. Now, there's a game that you, Travis, and Kobe were in high school.
Yeah.
And Travis gets knocked out the game.
Cramps.
Right. I wasn't going to try to say Travis was cramped up, man, because, that's kind of weak if he's cramped up. But Kobe goes in at quarterback. What went through your mind when Kobe was in there at quarterback?
Long story short, I was still on the sideline crying. So they
blocked. Why were you crying?
Oh, they were So we were so good in high school that we really never played from behind really, except for like one game. But we went on like 13 one-game streaks, so we just dominating everybody. And now it's like 15 to 18, then they block a field goal and then they run it back, and it's only like 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So now I'm crying because I'm like, we playing, but our dreams can really like be ended right here tonight. So they throw it a touchdown. It's 21-24 now, and I'm still crying, but we gotta go. We gotta get it 3 and out. We got 3 and out. Just ran straight to the sideline. I'm just crying because I'm like, man, we gotta do it. And the only thing I got up when because then Trav went down. That's when I started crying more. I said, oh, nothing ain't going right tonight, man. So that's when I started crying more, and then I just hear everybody stand, scream up. I look, Jacoby just got the ball thrown in the air. They catch it. I said, boy, this can't be real. This can't be real. And man, it was just so surreal. I couldn't stop crying that whole night. I just cried the whole night. I'm like, just overcoming adversity, that we all stuck together. We didn't fall on each other. We didn't fold. Like, we can still do this with only 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, down by 2 possessions. So I'm like, that's why I really felt it. I'm like, this real brotherhood. This my boys.
And that was for the state title, right?
No, that was going to I think the semifinals.
Mm-hmm. And then you guys ran through everybody else.
Yeah.
So you got his ring. Now let's jump forward here to UNLV. What has the transition been like from Coach Hansen now to
Coach Hayward?
Coach Hayward, yeah, in the new defense, and how you fit in that?
Okay. I love Coach Hansen's defense though a lot, because he used to send me on a lot of blitzes. He loved to blitz me. I love that. But the transition really wasn't as bad. I could say the defense is more simpler now with Coach Hayward, because he's more dependent on like fundamentals, being good in your technique, so we can play faster. Like, Coach Hansen had a real scheme, a real like NFL scheme, and it requires a lot of thinking. Sometimes it slows you down.
Right.
Hayward, and then him being my position coach and my DC, so I get to learn the defense at the same time while getting better in my fundamentals, techniques. It just makes me, I feel like I'm going to be the best player that I could be.
What did you learn from last year not playing to really help you go into this year?
You gotta be positive. You gotta be a great leader. Because even though things not going right for you and you're not in the right headspace, they still look up to you. They still need your voice. They still need your energy. I couldn't, I wanted to go black so bad. Like, I just didn't want to talk no more. I didn't want to play. I was in a bad space. And Coach J, D-Wade, all of them helped me out. Like, you can't be like that. They need you still. Even though you can't be there physically, you need to be there in their head mentally. So just growing as a leader, really.
We talked about at camp, the other guys were joking about, look at our film against such and such, and I was like, well, your film is all their practice film. And you made a comment. Do you remember what you told me about your practice film?
Oh, my practice film is elite, though. It's elite. I go all out at practice, so my practice film is damn near game film.
Exactly. You said it was your Super Bowl highlight film. What can we expect from first of all, the defense this year, and what can we expect from you this year?
For the defense, we got to run to the ball, pursuit, and takeaways. That's our main two focus, because if we run to the ball, you never know what can happen by the time you get to the ball. And then takeaways give our offense more chances to score. I know they're going to score a lot. And for me, just know I'm going to be high energy, and I give everything, every rep. Like, I know I got people back home. I got a lot of people watching for me. Just like Mark Millen told us, you got to put on a show. I believe that these Vegas environment people do a lot for us, and that we need to repay them back some way, some type of way. So, yeah.
You put on a show at the spring game. You had a blocked field goal, a kick return for a touchdown. Like, you showed out on defense. Was that you just trying to, like, take out that year's frustration out on your teammates?
Really, it was, Lord, I finally get to play here. And they got people in the stand. I got to put on the show. Like, they came here to see something. So our defensive play caller, he shortened down all the play calls because he was like, I don't want y'all to run everything right now. And I was so mad because I'm like, all these people came out here, man, they want to see me play. Like, I want to show them my full potential. I don't want to just run 3 plays, man. But they gonna get a show, I promise that. I promise that.
Well, that is who Jerrae Williams is. Now, let me ask you this. You're in Vegas. You're coming from New Orleans where the food is elite. What's your favorite place to eat in Vegas?
Up north, they got a soul food place called DB's Cajun. They be rolling. They be doing their thing. I like them. And I like Chicken Shack.
You like Chicken Shack?
Yeah, I like Chicken Shack.
Bomb.
Yeah, that was cool. That was his first place he bought me when I first came out here.
Really?
Yeah, so I like Chicken Shack.
Have you talked to him a lot since he's been at Michigan State?
We talk every day. We've been close since we was 12 years old.
Did you guys play youth football together?
We played against each other. We played for rival parks, so that was the best part about it.
Did you bang him?
Oh yeah, we went head up one time. Cause look, when we was younger, we used to go head up in the hallway all day. He'd probably win sometimes, I'd win sometimes. But when we got in that field, I'm like, he ain't winning this time. It's do or die now. He'll tell you about it. He gonna be like, man, he chopped me, he ankle bited me.
So I'm gonna have to ask him about that. So when he left, did he talk to you about it first?
Oh yeah, he always talked. Cause it's been something that's been weighing heavy on his heart, and like, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what's best for your family and stuff. And like, he wanted to really like last year, but I'm like, how you gonna leave when I'm coming? Like, so he stayed again for another year, see how it worked, and then like, you know, things just go how they go. But his family is my family, so his wins is my wins. And you know, he still, bro, he talked for UNLV every day. He wonder what we doing, how we is, how we look. Like, it's like he didn't, like he's still a part of UNLV. It's just, you know, business things that be having to go on.
So you going to a bowl this year?
Oh, of course. 6 for sure. That's it. That's all we need, huh? 6+?
6+?
God already got a story that's already written for us, man.
Okay, so you got a bunch of UNLV fans out there right now that'll watch this. Go ahead and look at the camera and let them know what to expect from Jerrae this year. And give them Jerrae's message to UNLV fans. That camera right there.
All right, I'm Dre. My teammates know me as Sav, and every play, I promise y'all, full effort, full intensity. Y'all gonna see minutes on the field. I just gotta go, man. I just can't wait to go, dog. Man, I just can't wait.
That's it for this edition of The Locker Room. We are inside the Players Lounge at the Fertitta Complex. I want to thank y'all for joining me. Next up, Jeff Weimer, the receiver coming in from City College of San Francisco. Jerrae Williams, Savvy, the Bayou boy. Thank you for joining me, my brother.
Thank you, dog. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Large.